people also have a chance to get in here. Hello. Hi. So, how's it going? I've decided just to stream randomly today. This is random. Um, Off the cuff, not part of my scheduled streams, so hopefully there'll be a stream tomorrow. I apologize for not having a stream on Friday, but same situation happened again. Just at this time, it was for other reasons, so yeah. Um, Basically, what we're doing today is, and why this is impromptu, and why I'm just going to do this here is, my brother and me have been working on a little project, like in the background, where we're basically going to play Hero Quest. That's a picture. That's not the actual board or anything. I don't have a webcam, so what I'm going to do is I occasionally take pictures and like set up the new thing. So once everything gets started, I'll take a picture of the current board as it is because it technically has our figures on it. But yeah, um, technically I should also add that. Yeah, well, I can explain some stuff. Anyway, um, basically, long story short, is that me and my brother are going to be streaming today, mostly because he wants to probably take notes of certain things, because this is going to be more heavily role played than just me and him playing through the hero quest. And I could use stuff to add to my streams, so I don't mind. And also, I want to do this, and this will be just an easy way that I post this onto my YouTube as a stream VOD, and boom, there we go. Stacy has access. My brother has access to, uh, whatever, like to the role play, so he can just mentally take notes of it, like or write it down. He's going to be making a book out of this. I'm going to be making a strategy RPG out of it. Because I've learned how to do strategy RPGs using RPG Maker, which is what you can see on the side there. Is me and my brother had already done uh, characters for uh, like we've already went through the process of taking all the different Hero Quest characters we have and turning them into RPG Maker characters. There are 19 characters, so yeah. We've also modified stuff. Basically, we've given them a more of a level up progression system. So every time they level up, they gain one card, even if they weren't supposed to have cards. And mind points are now what you need to use your skills for the most part, instead of being almost completely useless. Like in actual Hero Quest, if your mind points reach 0, you're supposed to go crazy. But like that never happens. Like as much as we were playing it, that never happened because there's hardly anything that damages your mind points ever. So turning it into an MP system makes way more sense. It also allows certain people like wizards and stuff to be able to cast more spells. And throughout this, we'd also be able to increase our health and our mana, or in our mana, through each level up. And we have like a little system we came up with for how much experience stuff is worth, based off how tough they are and stuff like that. And this is also necessary because some of the later stuff and some of the later campaigns we were playing are ridiculous and kind of need a little bit more stuff than what you're allowed to have in a typical run. Also, I always feel like the mage has like 2 attack spells, and they're basically like the wizard has like 2 attack spells or 3 attack spells, and then they're spent. They have no other means of attack except papping people with their 1 damage stick, which works more than it should, but like, and they even have a stick. They have a knife. They start off with a knife. I forgot about that. 1 damage knife or a 1 damage stick once they buy it. And that's all the mages get. And that's all that's they have all these spells, but they can only use them 1 time each. So we've modified the rules, and if people have questions about that, just ask in the chat why we're doing it this way, why we're doing it that way, because I'm sure people coming in later or people coming in that or people that skip around might miss certain things. So, yeah. I wanted to go into that. My brother's smoking a cigarette right now, so he'll be back in a moment. I want to do this so I could yeah, I also want to take this time to just go ahead and do some stuff too. Also, if my son comes down here, which is usually a tendency for certain things, we'll just have to be careful. I might have to mute the mic if I have to, depending on certain things, but that's only if he brings his phone down or something like that. Also, I wanted to advertise during this time. There. There we go. This time it did it right. Oh. There we go. Maybe I'll advertise everywhere else. Funny enough, I didn't actually use that. Do 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 la li da di da da di la da 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 da. Beep it up up da ba beep it up da ba dee bop da ba bam. People might have to worry that we'll have to do another promotion thing to advertise the latest Newfie Gamer thing. I was having a pretty good Fire Emblem video today there, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're live now, by the way. Like I said, I want to do this so it's easier to advertise once the thing starts because it actually says what we're streaming instead of what we streamed what I streamed last time, which would be wrong. So that's why I want to do why I did this now. I'm almost done advertising. I also kind of explained some of the rules and stuff and what we're trying to do, but you can go on to your thing now.
So they're ready for me to start?
Yeah.
Let me just get a drink real quick.
Probably a good idea. Try to move the mic a little bit closer to you. Hopefully, sorry if it does mic noises. We have a corded mic, and it has to kind of be able to reach.
Alright, so the storyline for this is that there's a thorp called Wayward. It's just a small little thorp located close to the sea. I don't know what the name of the sea is, unnamed it, but anyway. And there's like lots of little buildings in this town and stuff. If you want to learn more about the whole Wayward thing, I'm actually writing it as a book.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him are working on together. And
I'm also trying to get into a strategy RPG, like Shining Force or Fire Emblem.
Anyway, so in this Wayward, they get a bunch of, in the summertime, people go there and fish and enjoy the beach and stuff. It's like a little, and it's between the main capital of the place where the king lives, and it's some other big cities. It's kind of in between. The main road travels through the Thorpe. And they also got a dock where boats come in and stuff. They got shops and inns and all kinds of stuff there. Like I said, you can get more into that there. But their tourism has died down recently because rumors of a great war happening. So other than a few ships coming in from time to time, their main travelers haven't been coming in. So as we start the story, we're going to be introduced to a new sheriff in town that's just coming in. He's going to be basically the night character from Hero Quest. But anyway, but before we get there, they have the enemies are moving out. And I gave all the enemies silly names. And we're going to try to make this comical, which for this playthrough, we're not really going to get too much into the role playing. I mean, we'll maybe a little bit.
We'll try to, because I mean that'd probably be more the entertaining part of like this whole bit.
Yeah,
and stuff. We'll try to, but
when I write the books itself, I'm actually going to go in depth into what each character is doing and stuff.
So we're trying to figure out the characters as we go.
So anyway, the scouts of the town have went out. They discovered that the villains of the whole thing have attacked a small caravan of merchants, and so basically, the scouts figure out that the way led to the cemetery, and so they went back to report it to the new sheriff. But the new sheriff, since he's just getting into town, he's still getting situated and stuff. He don't have time to deal with this right now, so he asked the town people for help. And basically what we're doing is we're going to have like there's a family called the Fig Tree family. Their mother and father is like the Druids, and then I actually had bought two of the main sets of the quest. We have two wizards, and that's their twin sons, and they're wizards. And so we're gonna have, I think it's the father and the son, one of the sons, go on this quest. And then we're gonna have there's three barbarians. There's two male, which is the father and the son, and the female. We're leaving the female out of this part. We're just using the father and the son. I'll be playing the father Groner. And
the Marcus Fig Tree is the father for Basil, but yeah. Also,
I was talking about the barbarian father.
Oh, the barbarian father? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Groner is the barbarian father.
And Marcus Fig Tree, I'm playing basically I'm playing both the fathers in this. Marcus Fig Tree, the druid father, and Groner, the barbarian father. So they're going on this quest. And basically, if something goes wrong with this quest, then we're going to send in the backup team. That if they don't hear back from them after so much time, they're going to go investigate, see what's going on. Which is basically going to be the same type of characters again, but it's going to be like the mother, Fig Tree, Mona, and the other brother, Fig Tree, and the son, Barbarian, and the brother of the other dwarf, who's actually a clerical dwarf, which we had a whole clerical thing in this.
We have. I explained how we're going. Well, I didn't explain the whole level up system entirely, but I did. I tried to explain some of it. Basically, how we're going to do the level up system is every time a character levels up, we just do a number of experience points. My brother over here made a bounty list before at some point because we were getting tired of not getting paid much during the quest, so we made a bounty list. Of like 10 gold pieces or 5 gold pieces, depending on the enemy.
Well, they sort of made the bounty list for us in one of the quests. there was a kind of bounty, and then I expanded it.
Oh yeah, right. There was a bounty. In one of the quests, there actually is a bounty thing, and then so we used that to kind of help.
We
generate
based it
that
off to start it, and then I just added to it. And,
for every single monster in all the campaigns.
yeah.
We have like all 9 campaigns that like came out
Yeah.
through the boxes and stuff. We have all 9 of them. But, like,
Yeah, I had the complete set with 2 starter sets.
Yeah, so that means we have
I also
19
have-
characters in total for this.
In storage, which I can't get to right now, I also have the original Hero Quest, which made me want to get this stuff in the first place because I played the original one way back when.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to get into that, all right, so basically get back on track here to the storyline. We find the heroes have left the town. They went and they found the Grimward Cemetery, and they found the tomb which opened the secret passage, and they went down the steps in the secret passage, and that's where we're at. The heroes are now at the bottom of the stairs in the secret passage.
Which is roughly here.
Yep, it's at the corner of the map, and it's right there.
This is where we're starting. Like I said, we're just doing pictures because it's the best I can do right now.
Yeah. And
we have like a whole box full of dice because like a lot of the different stuff came with their own set special dice and stuff. So we have like
we have
like
if you want to take a picture of the dice, man,
you know what? I will. That'll just take a picture of and show for like a brief moment and then go back to the other picture. But yeah, I'll show the dice real fast. These are kind of cool. Get them all more centered and like away from the box because it's like. There we go. That'll work.
You can see that there's some white, blue, orange,
all types of different
green.
colors.
And then instead of, I have 4 of the red 6-sided dice and 2 blue 6-sided dice, which came with it. Yellow or orange or whatever color it is. Green, blue. I guess that's it.
Give me one moment here. I take the pictures and send them to the computer via Discord, so it takes like a minute here to do all this. But anyway, while that's happening, I'll go into more detail about the level up system, basically, because I don't think I actually did. Basically, what the level up system is going to be is, trying to think how. Basically, every time the characters get enough experience points, we're using the bounty system as explained before, into an experience point system that kind of reminisces like Fire Emblem, where like you get 100 points, you level up. And honestly, we're probably not going to have it go down at any point. But anyway, here's the dice. Because see, there's one extra orange dice I think over here that apparently didn't get into the picture as well as I thought it did. But either way, there's
blue, white, yellow.
Lots of white dice.
Yeah, we have double the white dice than the other dice.
Yeah.
And there's 4 red 6-siders, which are movement dice, basically.
Yeah.
And 2 blue 6-siders in there.
For some reason, only one other campaign came with a set of movement dice. I'm not entirely sure why.
I think it was the one with the barbarian.
I think it was because it's blue.
So I think that's supposed
it matches with the blue skull dice here.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, to show off the dice here, since you can kind of see it, I think you can see, yeah, you can see all 3 different types of facings on it. There's a skull, a monster skull, and a shield. You can see all these, barely, but you can see them. For those who don't know how Hero Quest work, you start off with equipment that has either a number of attack dice or a number of defense dice. And when you attack somebody, you roll the attack dice. If you're the player, you roll the attack dice. If it's a skull, you hit. If the monsters roll one of these little black monster shields skull things, then they block. But for the players, you have to roll these shields. And the dice have 3 skulls, 2 shields, and 1 monster skull, making it harder for the monsters to block. But, yeah. More or less. That's how the whole system is pretty much run. And then you also run around the board, opening doors, finding traps. This first dungeon doesn't have any traps, but yeah. And I'll just take pictures anytime we go to new rooms and stuff, and so you can see, or if something happens that we feel like needs to actually be shown. Anyway, back to the actual our current situation. Also, just ignore the long white cord. I'm using it this for my microphone. You can see the microphone at the bottom there. I have to kind of move it. Has to be where it's at so I can try to capture both of our voices. Hopefully you can hear my brother pretty well. And all that stuff. So, yep. Okay. Basically, I think that's everything. Oh, for the level up system, anyway, I got distracted. Once we have 100 experience points, we gain either one body point or one mind point. That's an option. And then we also gain a new card. So, yeah.
Or a new ability.
Basically,
or you can expand the abilities of the card.
Yeah, you can expand the card or just get a new card or something along those lines. It's possible that our characters can go up to maybe level 20 or 30 because it's usually the max for Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm going to say we put a cap at 10 for each, like no more than 10. For like each mind points, hit points, and now for your weapons and stuff, you can go up. I don't even think really with your weapons and stuff, you can go up much higher than that anyway.
No.
I'm saying for your mind points and your health, I think a 10 should be max.
Probably. Which, that would mean like characters like this or, maybe we should just have the max level be 10 then, and then that means we just get 10 cards per character. Which means that honestly we won't do the upgrade system. We'll just use cards. But that can also include like.
Well, I like the upgrade system because you can upgrade a card.
Well, I mean, you can just make we can also just make custom cards that aren't the equivalent of an upgraded card, if we wanted to.
Alright. How you want to do it? We'll see how this all works.
I have to. Yeah. Also, that means I'll have to finagle with the experience. Probably like every level, the experience number will go up by 100.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, we have to get to 100. Then the next level, we have to get 200 more experience points.
Yes.
You have to get 300.
Yes.
And then like after that, you have to double it, so you have to get to like
600, and then you have to get to 1,000. Then 1,500, 2,100, so forth and so on. It just goes up by 100 each time. And then, yeah.
Gold can be used to buy better equipment.
Obviously.
Stuff.
And also.
That also kind of up. In Hero Quest, they really didn't have no experience points. So really, you started out with all your skills. And then what you really built up was you got gold. And then you bought like better weapons and armor.
Yeah, with our stuff. Since we're going through 9 campaigns. Even though we have 19 characters, we're going to go through 9 campaigns worth of stuff here. So.
And each of these campaigns have anywhere from 14 to like 10 quests.
Yeah. 10 to 14 quests mostly, somewhere in that ballpark.
There's some that you downloaded that.
Yeah, we also have bonus quests if we want to do bonus quests as well. There's all types of stuff we can do with this. But yeah, long story short, we have the level up system. We get 10 cards, but we'll try to make them unique for each character.
Like for instance, the barbarian character really doesn't get any cards at all.
Yeah, barbarian doesn't get any.
He's just like a fighter, but
there's like monk moves and also like spells like courage that could really work with the barbarian.
I was gonna say I'm starting off with a modified version of courage, which we're actually calling rage, and instead of affecting like the spell, it actually affects either yourself or whoever you want to. This rage only affects yourself.
Yes.
And basically gives them 2 extra attack dice when you attack.
Yeah.
Until there's no longer any enemies present.
And technically, since he only has like 2 skill points or 2 mind points, I think
he can only do it twice.
He can only do it twice without resting.
Yeah.
We might put rest points in dungeons, but only if we absolutely need to. That's another reason why we have the whole thing where we don't have to technically rely on trying to add makeshift rest points and stuff like that, because that's why the mind points are there. Also, the monk's broken without the mind points, so
yeah,
like they can just reuse their abilities as many times as they want, as long as they don't see a monster. All their abilities are back, and they have AOE, which is something that most characters just don't have. Like nobody else has an AOE except for the monk. The monk is too overpowered in this game.
Yeah.
It's also why we're gonna try to make like our own AOEs for the wizards and stuff like that. The wizards, the elf, and any other magic user, or any other character that uses magic. Anyway, that's enough preamble. Let's actually start the game. So, why specifically these 4 people that come down?
Because the reason why these 4 people came down is because they're kind of on the outskirts of town. The other people run businesses in town and stuff. Well, the dwarf does run a business in town, but he's like, okay, I need some extra backup, so I'll go with you guys.
Maybe he was talking with. Maybe he was getting some wood or something from the barbarians. I think the barbarians are also like
they're hunters, and they gather lumber. Like the son's a lumberjack. He's the one that gets the wood. And the father's like a hunter. He goes out and hunts. And the mother's like I guess you call them burster or whatever, where she makes like from the fur.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
that actually works a lot. Like somebody who like
the big tree farm is
just a farm where you just
but
grow
they
vegetables.
Also, like if people come through town with animals and stuff,
they'll take care of their animals. It's also technically a kind of makeshift stable.
Yeah.
For horses.
So anyway, it's
and it's the settings more or less.
We chose them. Also, these are the ones that we had like double.
So maybe the knight. So to kind of explain the situation, the dwarf could have been out in that area, possibly gathering wood for the smithy. And then this knight comes in. The place. I don't know if the fig tree farm and the barbarian's hut are close to each other. I forget on your map.
They're kind of close.
They're kind of close. Then maybe
they could have been on the outskirts of their house, like by the road or something. Because they're like across the street.
Then they could have heard one or the other could have heard the commotion, and like one or the other the fig trees might have came over, heard the commotion, and maybe the sun's supposed to be at the wizard tower, but maybe he actually came home for a bit to like do something, and that's why like the suns
I haven't wrote this chapter yet, so
this is why I'm coming up with possibilities. So the son might have been home for the day, or maybe he actually stays. Maybe he occasionally comes home because why not?
Yeah, they come home when they're not at school.
Or not at the wizard's tower. It's not necessarily a school; it's just a wizard's tower.
Yeah, they go do the studies and they have to do farm work. So otherwise the farm ain't gonna run itself. They still got to feed the animals.
That's true. More than 2 people are needed to run a farm. So, yeah, all right, fair enough. So they have to do a little bit of that, and they have to kind of do that while also working on their studies and trying to learn how to become wizards and stuff. So they come home. They're at home. This is at night when the monsters have entered the thing. The guard the knight you said that sees the stuff and reads and like bring the information. These people probably walked up, started a conversation with them, and then they all learned about the situation, and then basically ended up walking up and ended up being like, okay, well, we'll go check it out while you try to see if you can find other people, find the guards or whatever, do anything. We'll see. Well,
my whole thing was there's a town hall, so they had a town hall meeting, and the mayor of the town hall asked for volunteers, and these are the ones that volunteered.
That could also work, but my thing also kind of sounded interesting too.
That's probably a reason why they might wanted to volunteer. Like we could add that too, where that's.
The cemetery might be kind of close to
the cemetery is close to the area. That's why scouts saw it.
So it might be closer to them, so it might affect them, these particular people
Oh, and
more.
the town's a little upset because they ain't getting no tourists, so they're losing money and stuff, and they need to fix the problem. So like something like this pops up, townspeople are gonna wanna go try to fix it and get it taken care of. So
That's true. All right, well,
people that work at the inn and stuff ain't gonna be as eager to go out and do stuff as the people that are on the outskirts.
yeah, especially since again, if anything were to happen, they would probably be the ones that get attacked first.
Yeah.
All right, so we can actually begin now. We'll try to figure out these people's personalities as we go. I have my voices set up for my two characters. Stein, Boulder Smash, and Basil Fig Tree are the ones I'm running. Basil's going to sound like this.
Basically, we know that the Val Gorgol Stonefist is hiding in these catacombs somewhere. And we must defeat him and also rescue the missing merchants.
Oh yeah.
And also there's no traps or secret door. Well,
you know what? Another thing, another possibility of this situation too. Since you brought up the merchants, another possibility is that the all three families went to go investigate like why the merchants hadn't showed up. Like the merchant was supposed to bring supplies to all of them and stuff like that. Maybe like fertilizer for the farm or like just I don't mean like fertilizer, but seeds, maybe something that they needed.
Well, I'd say that the merchant had already been there and he left, and that's how come they know about the merchants in the first place.
Well, and then maybe they heard.
And then the scouts discovered the merchants were attacked, and they went back and reported it to the town. That's how I was thinking.
I say to possibly speed things up because those merchants would die if people don't actually hurry and take action immediately. Now, if we went with the original thing of like,
this is a thing with my books, man. I'm not making death in this. Death is not a thing in these books.
I know.
Remember that. Because I want everybody to be able to read these books. It's going to be silly.
Well, I meant to just add tension. I meant to add tension and stuff. Like, if they have like a whole town hall meeting while they're just sitting there doing nothing to rescue them, this doesn't seem right or realistic. And we can still make all the jokes and stuff we want. I don't think there's. I personally would not have a town hall meeting at this point. I think these four would have taken action because they probably would have. They just got stuff from the merchant. So either they just got stuff from the merchant, or the merchant was on their way, didn't show up, and then they went to go investigate and saw the caravan basically messed up and decided to go track it down. One of these things could be the possibility here.
Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna let your characters go first.
Yeah, alright. This is the Slide Boulder Smash voice, by the way, I was going to say, and this is the Hunter voice. And I need the dice roller.
Oh yeah.
we have a little gum container for Sour Patch Kid gum that we use as a dice roller. Just to make the dice rolling not so just to make the dice rolling more interesting. So you'll be hearing this a lot. Alright, I rolled an 8. So I'll let my strong one go first. 1, 2, 3, door. And like I said again, there's no webcam, so you're not going to actually see any actual movement. I'm not taking a picture every time we move because that'd take 6,000 years. Try to move this a little bit up so that way we have a little bit of room here. Some move on the board. You may or may not need to speak up, I'm not sure.
That's what you see. There's actually a door more down farther in the hallway, and then there's like two corners of the hallway it goes around, and there's a wall at the end of one hallway.
Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just wait at this door. I see the door. I'm about to enter it, but I'll wait for everyone else to go through first. Now it's my turn. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just wait right before right before him. On this door. There you go. Alright. I gotta take the time for anything. Sorry if there's any random bumps against the mic. Okay, roll the 2.
Yep.
The barbarian moved nowhere. Alright. Now open the door. They are under guard. Anything could be behind this door. Oh yeah, the Snide also starting off with the Dwarven Toolkit because they're supposed to have that anyway. It allows them to disarm traps better.
Yeah, barbarian really doesn't have any special abilities other than high hit points.
Yeah, his whole thing is high hit points. That's it. Which, honestly, looking at the stats, depending... Oh, I should look at the stats a little bit more here. Yeah, that's equal to 10. Yeah, everyone's equal to 10. Literally, everyone just has, like, having higher hit points is absolutely nothing. And a higher, better sword also does nothing in the late game. Because you'll get a battle axe regardless. Anybody can have a battle axe.
Yeah.
So these are the things that are really all that super useful in comparison to having, like, actual cool combat moves. Or abilities. We'll try to make sure every character's unique in their own way. Even if they're part of the same class. Like the dwarf, like my dwarf is going to be more of a fighter style, so he'll probably get more. He might get moves similar to what the monk and the barbarian have. While while my brother's cleric over here will have more healing moves because he's a cleric. Healing moves, maybe the other rock spells.
Since cleric ain't a thing,
And also the turn. Also, we made our own turn undead ability.
Yeah.
Which will also cost, which might cost like 2 mind points actually, depending because it's very powerful. It's a very powerful AOE. So, and like a lay on hands ability, which might be your actual first ability. I thought lay on hands was a paladin skill. Thinking about it.
Both. They can be both.
Fair enough. Are you looking at your notes to figure out who was actually in here?
Yeah, I was looking at my notes to see.
I'll let you describe the room since you kind of put a. I assumed you probably put like some type of joke or humor bit into each one of these.
Okay, the door opens up. There's like a desk, an alchemist desk actually, but and a bookshelf there. That's the way the game had it set up. But inside the room is actually a female orc named Moody Lover and a male orc named Bloody Fangs. And they're kind of having a spat about relationship issues, spat deal. Like they're arguing back and forth about their relationship or something as you open the door.
Got you.
And then when you open the door, they look over at you.
Awkward. But either way, I need the dice roller. Where'd it go?
No idea.
It's right here. I had it. I was the one who took it. The criminal was me. Alright, I can go basically wherever I want in this room. Give me 1 second, I'll show I'll since we have a combat situation going on here, I'll show the startup of the combat. And put that back. This takes a moment, like I said, because I have to do a few things. If I had a webcam, I would just use said webcam and do it that way. Alright, go get it from Discord. I have to put it on Discord, then I have to go get it from Discord. And then I can put it here. Thankfully, since they're all the same size, I don't have to worry about. So you see how the barbarian's still stuck behind the first room. Being slow ass. And this is where the fight actually is. Those are the two orcs in question. And I'm moving to attack the one on the right. First, I have a short sword. I'm going to use orange.
Yeah, we kind of rush battles, so we add their defense in our attacks.
Oh yeah.
Since we have colored dice.
Yeah, we speed up the battling process a little bit, which will be good because you have two defense. Their defense is the white dice, mine's the orange dice. I said if we had a webcam, this would be better, but we don't. All skulls, all 4 skulls, which means they get. See, they only have 1 hit point. Yeah, they only have 1 hit point. So, yeah.
So he falls to the ground because we're not killing people. He's just been defeated.
I mean, he's been defeated, but we can still remove him off the board if we want to. Leave it at that. All right. Well, I'm going to. We also do a thing
he
where... He
gets defeated, but he, recovers a little bit, and then he just runs out of the room.
I'm going to do a thing where... we also have a system where if we know we're going to just move 1 or 2 steps, we don't roll. Just skip an entire roll there.
Because you can move 2 automatically.
You move 2 by default because it's a 2d6. So you have a minimum of 2. Roll this for the orc.
Which orc? Oh, you're testing that.
I was shooting a fireball. I need a pencil. But I actually got to write down the fact I'm taking down a mind point. Or a skill here.
He rolled a 3.
That's a takedown.
She did.
Fire of Wrath.
Gets defeated, she falls down, and then she runs away too.
Fire of Wrath. 5 or 6 they defend. Anything else, they're out.
They ran away and they're in here.
If it also makes sense, once they're defeated, they have like the ability to magically warp back to their base or something. Either way, whatever makes the most sense.
Well, right now this is too early in the thing.
Or they just warp back to safety.
3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm not gonna open the door. But I am gonna search for treasure, which we find. Huh.
Just an orc.
Yeah, that's orc in mind.
There's another orc hidden in this room for some reason. Now you have to actually figure out who it is out of the remainders that are not part of the quest. Either that, or the dude just gets back up and tries to fight again.
Suddenly, maniac. He is. I guess it doesn't matter who he is. The male orc, his name's Maniac. He pops in and he goes, "Ha! You may have defeated my friends, but I am you."
He was hiding behind the bookcase for some reason.
Maybe
he was the reason for the relationship spot. Who knows?
Yeah, I know you've been cheating on me.
He was hidden behind the bookcase the whole time. No hits.
Yep, he missed. Which leaves my barbarian to go.
Hopefully the barbarian has enough movement to get anywhere. No.
I'm here.
Freaking Groder over here is scroted his entire time over there. Where's my pillow?
Too many stairs. Too winded.
He's an old man. Groder over here being too much of an old man.
Why they gotta make these places so big?
You've moved 5 steps.
Too much walking. More fighting.
The fighting's in here if you wanted to hurry. You can get some fighting in here. Anyway, I guess it's the monster's turn.
That's why he's named Groder, because he groans about everything and moans about everything.
Oh man, he's a complainer. Got it. Alright. Also, it's the monster's turn again, so yes, the monster gets to swing again. Monster had a surprise round, and now he gets to swing normally. Two defense dice.
Yeah. No, that's for him.
Everyone starts with 2 defense dice. No matter what, even the wizard has 2 defense dice. He's a wizard. Yeah. You take a damage.
Yep.
The druid has taken a damage. The damage has happened. First player blood has been spilled. It was the druid who was trying to look for treasure and found found
the hidden lover that they were having the lovers fun about.
Apparently.
Which that's actually going to be updated in the story.
Yeah, no. That's exactly why we're doing the stream. Is because this is why, we can come up with ideas and silly stuff while we're doing this stuff. Like straight up, that was perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I need to actually roll to see if I can make it to that guy.
Here.
Also, can I even reach that guy?
Well,
yes, because he is here, so that means I can go there. But I still have to roll because even 2 is not. I have to at least get a 3 or better. That's a 10. Alright. Bam. And I have 2 attack dice and there are 2 defense dice. I'm orange. I hit twice, they blocked once.
He falls down and then runs away. They're too tough.
Yep. Okay, well, that's this room. I got a wizard I could still technically move to the next room.
Wizard that playing with Dad, are you okay?
Are you okay, Dad?
All fine.
You sure they got you pretty good with that sword there of his? The club or whatever he was holding.
Sword.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You can probably open the door.
I could probably open the door and actually continue onward a little bit. To be fair, something I wanted to do is if I could have found that there's a Hero Quest compendium, and if I could have found a good way of doing it, I would have had it to where that we could have used that to showcase like where we were on the board and stuff. It would have been a little bit easier, but this works just fine too. I don't mind this. You'll get to see the board as it uncovers and the current situation we were at the start of it. It's the best we could do right now since I don't have a webcam to point at the board. That's a big boy. That's a big boy with more than one hit point. See that put down the Abominations card?
Oh, he's the one goblin.
What?
Those are goblin archers.
Yeah, no, we don't need no goblin archers. We don't need any other archers for a long time because we gotta go through this entire first campaign first. Each board might end up taking 1 or 2 streams depending on things, and these might just come at random. I can't these are just gonna happen at random, and there's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it because it's whenever my brother gets time to be on play this with me, basically. I'm free all the time. He is not.
Yeah, unfortunately I work.
Yep.
Hi. In the first chapter I was working on, I'm actually going through all the villains and stuff, and so the fish man here, Abomination, his name is Smiley.
Smiley.
And if you remember my little joke that I made when they were doing the thing where everybody knew that he was having a scuffle with Smiley, the leader was. The merman was saying they complained about. Everybody knew that they were having issues, arguing and stuff. So he sent Smiley away on this, but he's like, "Oh yeah, this is my best warrior here. You need him out there." But everybody knew that. Oh yeah, he's just trying. But the leader knew that. Oh, by the way, the main villain of this whole in control of everything is called Count Bildoom. Anyway, he knew that, but having just one of these fish, mermen, abominations, whatever you want to call them, they is a pretty strong warrior, so he knew it was a tough warrior in there, so he was happy with it anyway.
Right.
Even if it was the weakest one, he didn't care. Just someone to keep this base occupied, outpost occupied.
Yeah. Let's see.
But anyway, Smiley is in here with I don't know which goblins they use. Smiley is in here with the goblin unnamed Drool, and they're just looking at the weapons and checking out stuff. Let's see, what could be a funny conversation they could be having about weapons?
You figure that out while I actually adjust the screen. Save. There we go.
Well, they're having a conversation about weapons, and they're talking about how their weapons that they already have are better than any on the shelf, and they're bragging.
All these weapons are rusty and stuff like that, mostly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, basically in the notes it says the weapons of this weapons rack are chipped, rusted, and broken. There is nothing here that the heroes would want.
Yeah, actually, so yeah, I was right. I thought that would be a thing.
Our weapons are much better than these. Look at this piece of shit. Which I ain't going to use cuss words in there. But.
I know. We can say cuss words now, but the actual thing there probably won't be done. And yeah, even the game.
And then when you open the door, they turn to look at you, and you hear the words. See, we had an ongoing joke when we originally played this that the abubos were like the abominations were actually abubos, like from
Double Dragon when it pushed through walls,
and they go abobo. So instead of saying abobo, though, we changed it to where they go blah 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 blah. So as soon as they see you open the door, come in, they go blah blah.
All right. Here. Hold this fire. Oh, that's my mind point on the floor.
What you hit?
Oh, the goblin.
Oh, yeah.
He's on fire. He's dead.
He's on fire. He runs away.
Yeah, he's defeated. He's defeated. He's not dead. He's just defeated.
And so Drool goes drooling off somewhere.
Alright, that's my turn. I did an action in a combat. I moved in, combated. So he combated earlier, took out something. So now it's time for your druid and barbarian to do something. Barbarian, we could really use your help over here. Yeah. Groder, get your butt over here. We have a tough enemy to take down. Blocked
He
it.
hits, but he got blocked.
Tink. Yeah, because you only have, what, a dagger?
Yeah.
You're just like me. We did not train in the art of combat. I think we need to reverse these. There we go. Looking at your cards, like that. Well, you're here now, but you're still too far away from the actual action.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, good news is he blocked. He hit twice and I blocked twice.
Yeah, good job.
Now it's your character's turn again.
Alright. I'll move my dwarf. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's enough. Just slide him in here. And I mean, he has probably more than 2. Yeah, he has 3 defense dice. Well, I hit because he only used human shields.
Yeah.
He didn't use monster shields, but he's not dead.
He's only takes 1 point. He has 2.
Yeah, he's not defeated, I mean. Alright, I could throw another fireball.
You could just whack him with your. Oh wait, you got. Yeah, you can only throw a fireball because you really can't get close to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Honestly, I probably should because again, it's like my only means of attack right now. But I'm just gonna. My mind points are kind of getting a little low if I do that. But yeah,
You already did it or not?
Oh, you know what? I'll postpone it. I'm gonna postpone it for now. I'm gonna hold my turn.
Why you not cast fireball?
Because I wanted you to get your butt. I wanted you to get your butt in here and stab the thing, so I could save my stuff for more.
Me not want to get burnt by fireball. You should have cast fireball. I rolled a 2, by the way, for the people listening.
Yeah.
So basically, he stepped up right behind the wizard and goes, "Why you not cast fireball? You should have cast fireball."
You want your other person to see if he can thwack him?
Oh yeah, I forgot. My other person should have actually went first.
Yeah, probably, but it's fine. Turn order does not necessarily matter when against most of the players. We just kind of
Hit. He's falls down and runs away. Blah 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 blah.
do 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 do. If I was about to be like, if I actually had like some like custom music specifically for my stuff, this would be a good time to like play it on super low. But I don't have anything like that right now.
I'll get to the door and I'll hold my turn.
Got it. Alright, well.
I have no more actions left, so.
Yeah. Dwarf will take this time to search. There's still normal treasure too, I'm sure. One of the pointy rusted weapons when I was looking around ended up like stabbing me slightly.
Yep.
I got hit by a hazard. It just did 1 body point of damage, so now I'm down to 6 body points. How much does your pixie heal?
2. How many body points?
Well,
I'm down 1, you're down 1.
Okay, so the other of us are down 2. I forgot you actually dodged the damage from the abomination. From Glub Glub.
Yep.
From Smiley. Alright. Well, technically, I did an action. I can still move as my dwarf now. 4. Okay, open the door. Going out the door. Then we're gonna do the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor. Where I do the dinosaur.
Yep, that's all you see.
Alright.
That's all you see. Well, you might be able to see, like, right there. You might be able to see that door right there.
Alright, yeah, there might be a door across the hallway there.
And I'll go ahead and throw this one up. I'm going to throw some doors on there, even though technically you probably can't see them yet. But that way I just don't forget to put the doors there.
Got it. It's fine. We're trying to streamline this a little bit so that way it works. Let's see.
That's your wizard.
Yeah, I was just looking through. The dwarf was like trying to look through the weapons to see if any of them were valuable.
He got stabbed.
I know he got he touched a piece of like rusted something and it just like stabbed him slightly.
It's probably like, this is the worst craftsmanship. I can make way, way better than this. And then he like cut his hand.
Yeah. Something
He's
slipped.
Like, look at this. Ow! I cut my hand on this dagger.
He wraps it up and moves on. Anyway, so I rolled a 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just be in front of the door. I'm not going to go into it. I just be in front of it. That was the druid.
Yeah, I know.
So
Thinking of which way I want to move.
Yeah, there's that door over there, too.
I think you're right here, ain't you?
No, I think I was actually on the other square.
That one?
Yeah. This is, I think, the most movement he's had.
Walking. So boring.
Well, hurry up and you can actually get this. Well, hurry up. Well, hurry up. Try to get my voice. Yeah. Well, hurry up and you can actually get into some fights. I've killed, at least, 2 different enemies already.
Why should I put myself in danger when I got human shields?
Oh, if you're so bored, you should stab some of these monsters.
Oh, I get it.
That's why. You say you want excitement, then you don't want to get into a fight. What the heck? Anyway, alright, new turn initiative. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the door. 6. Unless there's something there, but I don't think there. No.
Cheater. Looked at the notes.
Shush. I'm just making sure you don't miss anything. Also, we played this 3 or 4 times now. This is our 3rd time playing this particular board.
Yeah.
I might try to be a little less nosy on later boards. Well, I think I can see Basil. With the fact that Basil keeps moving so quickly, I can see him just being energetic, trying to prove himself. Snide would probably just. He's an angry person, but he'd probably just wanna. That's why he's getting to these things. If you're so bored, then get into a fight. Jeez. Much better than just waiting around walking. And yeah, he would definitely complain about the craftsmanship of those rusted weapons.
Yeah, and that's why he cut himself. Cooking, chopping. We're cooking, chopping. A bad smell permeates the air. Like the food they're cooking in here smells nasty and rotten.
Oh, look. That probably got their attention. As
they turn to face you.
And then I just have to.
Basically, these goblins are named Chef Stews and Cook Grinder.
The smell made me too disoriented to actually connect my attack.
I was gonna actually add this in there too, just for the heck of it. Just that's where they're.
That's where the cooking actually is happening.
Yeah.
Well, now we actually can't get to the back of the room if that was the case, but yeah.
Anyway, they'll be up there.
Oh, I could even have swinged.
Huh?
I could have swung at them then.
Huh?
I moved as far as I could, so if they move one step.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to set this up better because the room's messed up for this.
Why don't you set the fire?
Oh, yeah, I could. Well, no, that's 3.
What you set up in the back? Back's not useful. There's nothing else that's going on in this room.
Okay,
so
yeah, they just go up there and burn it and put it on the table.
There you go. They chop there, cook there, and place there for eating.
Anyway,
as they make food probably for the entire garrison here, all the other monsters here.
Oh yeah, well we're gonna add the special items in here.
Special items
like food restores mind points.
Oh sure. We'll have to figure out like when we get food and stuff like that. How often we get it.
Say there was some food in here, so everybody can have their mind points back.
That's fair. All right. Well, if that's the case, then
I mean, what they're cooking isn't the good food, but there is some good food here because they rated a merchant thing, so the merchant's food's here.
That's true. So it's probably like some nice bread. I think.
Just some food, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I missed. If there's mind point restoration, then.
Well, you can't get it yet. You have to wait until that.
Since there's mind point restoration, I'm not scared to use my spells.
Fine.
And so I'm throwing a fireball to what's left.
And then he connects and he runs away. You hit the ship, I guess.
Okay. Oh no! Alright, that's my turn. Basil's definitely proven himself. He's already got like... Oh, wait, hold up. Speaking of proving himself. I forgot, hold up. We need to take a... Actually, go ahead and finish your turn, then we'll have a discussion about what I'm about to do.
Oh, the experience points?
Experience points, yes.
Yeah, I
Me
forgot
too! Kind of important. Might have it to where we level up after dungeons, though. We don't just magically learn a new skill in the middle of a dungeon. We just get the experience we need to learn a new skill between story beats.
He misses.
Alright. Enough to actually...
Guess I could go right there.
There you go. Make it swing. Your big sword. See if you can kill him. And start getting your experience points. Yep, that's experience points. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get that list up of the bounties.
Yeah, he runs away.
Alright. So, we have taken down...
I'll tell you what we take down.
Yeah.
2 orcs, 3 goblins, and abomination.
Okay,
or actually, 3 orcs because we had that random encounter.
Yeah.
And that's worth...
I have the notes over here. I have the notes on my phone. Don't worry.
So you know who hit who?
I have the notes of like your bounty list on my phone, so you don't have to do it, like the numbers.
I already got the numbers right here.
Yeah, I also got the numbers right here.
Yeah, but we gotta figure out who hit who.
Yeah, I don't know where I can remember this part. Also, let's again while we have the stream, just in case we do mess up or miss something. So when we started, I think the dwarf took out the first orc, well, that was 20 points.
20 experience points.
Basil took out an orc.
That's 20 experience points.
Stein took out the other orc. Because...
Yeah.
So she took out 2 orcs then.
Yeah, she got 40 experience points.
Marcus took out the abomination.
Yeah.
With
That's
Basil's
30.
help, but also Basil took out the goblin. And then Basil took out another goblin just now. And Groner took out a goblin.
So that's all 10.
Yeah. So he gets.
So Groner gets 10 points.
Yep. I got the experience points list. And what I have here is I have the experience points list right here, so I can keep that track of that.
I don't really want to worry about it.
Yeah. We could write that.
We need to have an intermission.
All right, intermission time.
Yeah, because I gotta use the restroom.
Fair enough. All right, intermission time. Break time. I forgot to take a picture of this new room. Oh well. I'll take a picture of it now so you can see the aftermath. But there was 2 goblins in here. I forgot to take a picture of it. Yeah, this would be better with a webcam, but you work with what you work with. And we're still coming up with interesting, silly bits in the process. So think of this like a podcast, but if you watch, but so you can just listen to this in the background and stuff, and we'll try to explain everything to the best of our ability. This is definitely a background stream. You don't have to actually visibly watch this. This is something you put on the background, listen to, and all that. 1000%. There's nothing going on visually, and I apologize, but it's the best we can do. I promise. I could have used my phone, but then I could have had this cool thing where we have the characters over here. I will also, during this intermission, so I'm assuming he's also going to take this as a smoke break time, which I don't blame him. Yeah. Don't worry me again. It's fine. This one. There we go. That's the aftermath of the room. Rotor actually got experience points. Here, I'll do... No, not that. I need text. Intermission. Level 1. And I'm 100. Work this big tree. Level 1. 30 of 100. We'll just do it on takedowns. Like whoever actually got the finishing blow gets the experience points. Because why not? There we go. Two. Like I said, we'll do level ups off. We'll do level ups between things, so that way. Again, I think it makes more sense that they could level up during their downtime more so than in the middle of an actual combat. Also 40 out of 100. Would have been 50, but well, Fredo actually got the experience there. Hopefully you can see that. That's the best I could do for that. But yeah. There we go. We have the levels and the experience on there. We won't level, like, we'll physically level them up, but they'll learn their new skills and get their stuff like that. And then technically, I think my brother probably is going to count this as a freebie room or something for items. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. So we don't have to actually search the deck. Or maybe we can search the deck plus get food. This is what's being used in the kitchen. go. And I still have this here technically. Yes. Perfect. Cool. Alright. So yeah, well, so far, the closest one to leveling up is I think both my characters technically. Or because my brother has a tendency to have me go first. I'm supposed to be the player. He might have to take that. He might have to take the opportunity to go himself a couple times if he wants experience, though. That's going to be important. Speaking of experience points, how much is the? There's some other things coming up soon. Those guys are worth a lot. Okay, yeah, these guys are worth barely anything, but those things are worth a lot. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we have like 19 characters, and we're slowly trying to level up throughout this process. But again, we have 9 full campaigns. That's like 100 and some quests, plus online quests on top of that. So, yeah, we got, we got plenty of time to level up 19 characters. I'll probably make it an episodic game. So anytime they level up, I'll make a note of it for the thing, as far as like gaining new abilities and stuff. So probably like after certain dungeons or chapters, I'm trying to make it a strategy RPG game, but the way Hero Quest is designed, it's kind of tricky to figure out how to do that. Options I have are that, but if I actually want to throw in the comical moments, maybe I won't make this a strategy RPG game. I could make it one where like every time you open like you approach like a certain threshold, a battle happens, like you just have that, a battle happens, and then it like turns off the enemies or whatever. And I just make a dungeon actually designed based off of either the route we go or the route uh yeah. Just kind of make it like a pseudo visual novel like thing, but like instead of random fights, it'll just be guaranteed fights with little cutscenes beforehand instead of extra fights. Could be an option, or I could try to make a strategy RPG based around like still based around our route of how we proceed, but like cut each of these in half and make different strategy maps. But that would actually have like the comedy aspect to it as much. If we actually stick with 4 party members and don't go above that, then honestly it'd be real easy just to do that art just a standard RPG maker thing. I'll still use MV so people can play it on their phones. But I have to still redesign. I have to redesign every dungeon anyway. But still, we'll see. That one might actually be up to you all. I'll try to remember to put this in the description of the thing. Also, while we're here, if you want to support me or my brother, I'll try to figure out how you can. Oh, actually, I know the exact way. Hold on. I know the exact way. Hold up. Hold up. Pause. Da, 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 da. I have to mute this. Okay. Copy. Do. Paste. That's in the chat right now. I am putting a link to my Ichio, and also, since my brother's here, I'll put a link to his Amazon. He's a book writer. I'm a game maker and slight book writer myself. I'll put more books on Ichio, but my brother's actually, well, yeah, I'll just put that for right now. But yeah, once my brother gets it, he's gonna try to use Ichio as well. So once he gets his Ichio up and running, I'll do that. But right now, there's the Amazon link and my Ichio. So if you want to check those out to support us, go for it. I've been trying to make a big deal to try to sell my games and stuff recently, my games and some other stuff recently. And also, if you go support my brother's stuff, he's got like a bunch of books that he's made, plus a bunch of like smaller books here and there that he's made about his comic book heroes. He's the one that got me inspired to making characters in the first place. So yeah, if you want to help us out, you can. He's got several books. And just as I put our links up, he has returned. I decided.
Okay, new turn order. Who's going to search for treasure?
I'll do it. Woof. I win. Another wandering monster. There's another orchid here.
He returned. Maniac returns and says, you thought you got rid of me? You didn't get rid of me. I was just hiding and waiting.
he's just hiding. Alright, well, that was another chance for extra. Oh, he's got to attack me first because it's his surprise round. I got the room we're in now. Now there is a orc beside.
You're orange.
Yeah, I'll be orange.
And 3 hits and you did not defend.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm a little wounded now. I'm down to 3 hit points left. Oh, that was his turn. I'll let your barbarian go if he wants some additional experience points since he's kind of behind. I also put the experience level ups on the screen there so people can keep track. So Groder's only got 10 experience points from the goblin. If he wants to jump his order and go attack this guy.
I'll do this all at once. They got 2 defense. They get 3 attacks. Why can't I even make it to him? Because I got to roll a 3.
Alright. Let's do this. Will Groder roll 3? He did.
And
there's a hit. Once. There's a hit once and no blocks.
So he runs away again.
I'll write down your experience points at both here, both on my phone and on the computer. Just a second. He is now tied with Marcus on experience points.
Alright, so
which means he's not technically that far behind in experience points, which is good.
So in the storyline at this point, I wanted to discuss a storyline point with you.
Okay.
Alright, so the druids are called a pixie, which I need to name the pixie, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking bright sprite. But here's the thing. There's 2 druids, 2 pixies. Or they could be the same pixie they call all the time.
I mean, they can each have a pixie.
Huh?
They can each have a pixie.
So since they each have a pixie, I'm going to say it just like sleeps in their pocket. And then when they summon it, it comes out. So the male has a male pixie and the female has a female pixie.
Got it.
Alright, so the male pulls out his pixie. He has 4 mind points, so he can do this like 4 times. So who's all wounded?
I am wounded by 4 points right now.
That'd be 2 of my mind points.
It has to be like separate turns though, so we have to sit here for a minute.
Well, we're resting here for a minute.
That's
this
true.
Is our rest area.
And then there's also food in a barrel nearby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're resting here. We're going to restore all our mind points and get healed. So you get the other one's not wounded.
No,
I only had one wound, so he wastes 3 mind points. We eat the food. We get all our mind points back, and we're basically full health. And we're starting off fresh.
got it.
So they each have their own. Okay.
Each have their own pixie. You'll come up with their names later.
Well, I'm going to call Bright Sprite. The males is Bright Sprite.
Okay, Bright Sprite.
I'm going to add that to my notes, though, right now.
Yay. Also, later on, you could choose, like, any other, like, spell type if you want to as well.
Yeah.
Just add it to your magic, like water spells or stuff like that. Or if you really want to get weird, you could go into the like elf bat. Oh no! Look, we'll see. You can do basically whatever you want. Basically, we can fuddle around with all these techniques as much as we want. There's like a whole bunch of elf skills that make for good cards. There's a whole bunch of dread magic that's like lightning bolt and super fire that's big for good spells. You okay?
Yeah.
There's all types of just good stuff we could use for different things. There's like special scrolls. I don't know if they're actually spells for anything.
Yeah.
Like this treasure one, the safe treasure one.
Yeah.
That's a good spell. That'd be a good one for the thief. 1,000% good one for the thief.
Yeah.
Like he just has that, and he just like uses that as, with his mind points. It's like it's safe now. Your blade maniac was hiding in one barrels. Jeez. Trying to look for food, we found maniac instead. Anyway, yeah, wait, while you were gone, I put a link to both of our things in the chat so people can look into them if they want to. Yeah, again, sorry that it's not technically moving pictures, it's just a still image, but it's the best I could do because I wouldn't be able to have these little characters on the screen if I wasn't using my computer, and I don't have a webcam. If I had a webcam, then I'd probably just point at the board the whole time. Have it followed us.
Well, the husband's Pixie's name is Bright Sprite.
Uh-huh.
And I'll say the same thing with the sprites. They're kind of a couple too. That's so hard. Like the last name for her sprite is going to be Sprite, but I don't know what the first name.
Yeah.
Probably should be something like a name similar to Bright, but something like
Night Sprite. Bright Sprite, Night Sprite.
Alright, Night Sprite.
It rhymes, so it's cute.
Alright. That works into my notes now. I gotta save that.
Nice. That's definitely really neat. This is definitely a neat story we're coming up with.
And they're basically just carrying them around in their pockets when they're wandering around, but at night when they go to bed and stuff, the sprites have their like own little space in the farm that they go hang out, like their little house or whatever, and go to sleep and stuff.
Yeah, when they go on adventures, they hide the pockets for protection. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're rested now. Food ate, everything.
Yep.
Everything's back to normal.
Yep. If we find places that have like food, we can recover our mind points and then use our any remaining spells to kind of just have a short rest and get our mind points back that way. So that's how we're going to handle short rest / stuff like that. And we'll try to put food somewhere in the dungeon all the time because monsters need food too. Monsters need food too.
Anyway,
so I think it's
I see we got 2 viewers. Is there any way to tell who they are?
Nope.
Oh. Well, welcome to the stream, viewers.
Yep. We appreciate you. Anyway, let's see. We need to start moving. We gotta go to the other door now. Seven. We refresh our turns at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we sat there and used several turns to use Pixie, so
yeah.
By this point, and eat bread. So definitely refreshed our turns at this point. I need to get my phone ready. But I'll give you a minute to actually set the room up.
More.
Like I said, this is, to be fair, we could totally turn this into 1,000% turn this into a podcast. This would make for a great D&D podcast.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to do that yet, but that'd make for a great D&D podcast style thing. Even though it's Hero Quest, but I mean, it's similar. It's similar enough.
So in this room is a male goblin, which is Wanker, and a female goblin named Twisted Smile, and she's berating Wanker because he's not doing something correctly. So she's just like berate him. You suck at that. Whatever they're trying to do.
Right.
I'll figure it out later.
Gotcha.
And there's a door behind him.
So are they both goblins, or is one a goblin?
One's a goblin, one's a female orc.
Okay.
Berating the goblin because he ain't doing his chores right.
Got it. Okay.
I guess he's trying to get him to clean the room up, and he's not cleaning good. And she's like, "You're missing spots all over the place," and blah blah blah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Well, he's going to be missing more places. And also probably make another mess here in a second.
Yep. Yep. He runs away. He gets hit, goes, runs away.
Oh, right. I was supposed to take a picture of the room. Hold on, put him back for just a second. Let's take a picture of the actual situation as it originally stood here. Like 5 milliseconds. I forgot I was supposed to do that, but I was waiting for you to set up, so I decided to do. Like I was working on other things at that moment. Yeah, now you can have him run away. So it's another 10 experience points for Snide.
Winked off.
What?
And Wanker winked off.
Yes, he did. Save image. Oh, I just saved the. Oh, actually, if I can save the images like this, would just be a lot easier. Oh, I couldn't before. How's that make? That might make things. That's the wrong thing. Image, which is here. I might have to resize this if this is the case. You're right. No, I didn't change anything. What did I? Even save the image? What happened here? Save? Oh, I went to downloads for some reason. Okay, I need you to actually go into assets for streams right now. Now, if I choose this, does it change the aspect ratio? No, it does not. Pretty sure. Yeah. So it's keeping the same aspect. Good. I didn't want it to like shift. So that's gonna make things a little easier. So I'll do like one click.
Captain Me. Hey there, DV. See me in the chat.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the chat. I do see you. I do have my eye on the chat. It's actually like really easy with this setup that we're doing. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Hero 3. No, that's the picture. Name 3. 9 gained 10 experience points. Killing that goblin. Alright, let's see. And I need to also write that down on my phone, but also, do you want your people to go ahead and take turns to go after the orc, or no?
You still have your other person to go.
I do have my other person, yes. I was letting you possibly jump ahead before I throw a fireball at you. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can technically see in there. Throw a fireball. Getting myself 20 more experience points and being the experience points leader. Yeah.
Yeah, she runs away.
Now Basil has 60 experience points. He's definitely proving himself.
Is the dwarf on the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Okay, so I'll be right behind him.
I'm gonna give
I don't see why we have to leave this perfectly good food behind.
Well, if we need more of it, we can always come back to it.
Oh yeah, when I entered the room. Oh yeah.
Oh, you found money.
Yep.
You found money for the first time in this dungeon.
25 gold.
Hooray! We found money for the first time in this dungeon. Hurrah! Hurrah! Money was in our pockets. By the way, are you able to hear my brother really good? Just wanted to make sure that his voice is coming out clear. Double check myself by going onto my phone and checking. I have to give it a moment here.
And so initiative starts all over again, and it'll be your turn. All over again, and
Okay. You're sounding just fine. Good. Want to make sure the mic was close enough and that everything. They probably just heard that a second time because it probably echoed, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but it's had to double check. Anyway, let's see. New initiative turn.
Yep.
All right. Nine. 1, 2, 3 door. I think these next enemies are only going to be like worth like 5 experience points each. Now to update the board so that you can all see. Anything? Nope, there's nothing else in this room. If I charge my phone just enough to hopefully last throughout the stream.
So there's 2 skeletons in this room. One's name is Funny Bones. The other one's name is Shake. And Funny Bones is telling jokes, and Shake is shaking with laughter. And then the door opens, and then they stop and look at you. I haven't thought about what jokes to make yet. I'll make something silly in the storyline.
Yeah. Maybe we could try to come up with some as we do these, or like if you could think of some like in later times. But for right now, I gotcha. That's the wrong thing. I need image.
Something like, I got a bone to pick with whoever assigned us to this day.
You need to listen to a lot of Sans' puns from Undertale. I'm sure you can get a lot of bone jokes that way.
Yeah.
That didn't seem right. I didn't seem to update the situation. Did I get the wrong one? Hold on. There. There you go, now there's skeletons. And there we go. There we go. Okay. Now there's skeletons. All I wanted to make sure people can see skeletons. I rolled like a 9 and I only rolled a couple spaces, so I will be at the door. So the next room. How much defense do they have? 2. I gave them white dice to be as white as their bones. They're like looking at us like, I got a bone to pick without them.
Oh, Shake runs away. He's like, ah! So your wizard gets to go.
Yep. Alright. I think that was just like worth 5 experience points, so I'll have to get 5 experience points here in a second. Yep, I'm at that door now.
And Funny Bones goes, ah, fire! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Well, this situation certainly got heated.
I have a burning sensation to run away.
It's like, well, this situation certainly got heated.
Yeah.
All right. That's my turns. You're not on fire from Ricky Bobby. According to the other people. I'm playing with my brothers. My brother's here. We're playing this the thing. That's who I'm playing with.
Yeah, I see. So red's gonna be the barbarian, blue's gonna be the...
Barbarian's still not moving very fast. He's gonna be lagging behind the experience as he decides to go take
an identified ingredient.
Ooh, yay! So I definitely need to take the. I definitely need to take my next level up to get for the wizard to get potion creation.
Yeah.
Because that's like the thing I could take as wizards can just take that one as a freebie because they're supposed to have that as a freebie anyway. But yeah. I have Undertale music stuck in my head. Specifically, Old Trust or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah,
it's,
he moves. I move him 3 yet? Yeah, I did.
Papyrus' theme.
Yeah. So, it's your turn again.
Yep, my turn. Yes, you just search for treasure. We got
No, I was wondering if I moved my barbarian. I know I did because
yeah,
I moved 3 and he got inside the room.
Yeah, I know. I was just like you all. I was looking at the situation of do we search for treasure? It's like, oh yes, we did. So yeah, I'm just gonna say door before I do anything because I'm at the door, so I don't have to roll to check the door. So I have to move that. I might have to move that fireplace here in a second, depending. Just enough for visualization, depending on if I could get a good. I might be able to get a good shot regardless. Now we're getting some stuff. These guys are actually worth a lot. Or at least, like, the middle guy's going to be worth a lot. The 2 side guys, not so much, but the middle guy.
Yeah, I think the 2 side guys are only worth 5.
Huh? Yeah.
I think they're only worth 5.
Yeah, the zombies and skeletons are only worth 5. Speaking of which, you just reminded me. Speaking of experience numbers, Basil gained 5 points, and so did. So you might have to take a few times where you might actually have to go before I do, so you can actually keep up with experience points. Otherwise, my character, if you always let me go first, my characters might sweep experience points, but who knows?
Yeah.
That's actually a thing we have to worry about now.
So Rags is the mummy.
Alright.
And Brains and Shambles.
Okay. I need to take a picture so the audience can see. I don't mind doing this. It's kind of fun because it just makes me have to actively do more stuff.
Brains and Shambles.
There we go. Also gives me something to do while the board's being set up and stuff like that. Typically you can go while I'm doing this part though, because if you want to.
Basically, they were kind of just standing there sleeping or being undead, unmoving, you know.
Yeah.
And as soon as the door opens, eyes open, look at you, and Rag says, "Who dares disturb my precious sleep?"
Somebody else about to say that too. There's a whole mummy in the next room as well. It's actually a super mummy.
No, this is the super mummy.
Oh wait, this is the super mummy?
Yeah.
Oh right. You're right.
He gets one more attack dice.
This is the more powerful mummy. You're right. I forgot. There we go. Now I have like a different angle because I had to get around the fireplace. There's our next encounter. Alright. So let me go first again?
Yep.
Alright. All I've done is open the door, which is not even an action, so. Well.
I don't know why you're moving since the dwarf is like right there in front of the door and one step forward or two steps forward to get into anybody he wants.
You're right, I moved max distance. I can move max distance to walk. To walk anywhere. I'll take on this guy. I need defense for a zombie.
3.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I hit him. There was no defense. No monster defense.
So
that's another 5 experience points for smash. Or for snide.
Shambles runs away.
Technically I'm right because it's boulder smash.
Away. Shambles away.
Yeah. Every time we're saying all the enemies run away, I just imagine some of those older games where when you defeat a monster, it's like instead of actually dying or poofing away, they just go they just run off. There's a few old games like that. I just can't think of what they are at the moment.
It's a Mickey Mouse one.
Usually they fall off screen for that like one Mickey Mouse game that I was thinking of, or they explode because it's Capcom. And they love their explosions. Just look at Mega Man X5.
Anyway, it's your other turn.
Alright. Probably the same situation where I really don't have to move too far, but I can go wherever I want, which means I go outside the door and take out the other zombie with a fireball. I really don't want to poke a stick at him. Oh, that's a hit.
Yep. And Brains runs away. Well, these are like cooler looking than some of the other ones you've had. Character sheet wise. Oh yeah, we're using the blue character sheets from the Frozen thing.
Nice.
I want to make these special because they're actually going to be in our storyline. So.
Yeah, I gotcha. Hopefully there's 19 of them for that.
I don't know. Do you think there's 19 of them for that?
That is way too many character sheets, but I mean it's needed though. Because you don't know how many times you're ever going to play the game. You don't want to buy a whole new box just for more character sheets. Does that mean that every box came with a bunch of character sheets like that, or just the blue one?
Just the blue one, and then, like, since I had two of the original, I had the two original ones.
Yeah. Cool. What if any of these character sheets get torn up because racing too hard or something? Then
Yeah, then you can replace it.
yeah. All right. Your turns. Ring Rotor can eventually get in here and actually do something. Perfect. That gives Groder the most optimal chance to actually get his butt in here.
But I missed.
Oh.
These.
Oh, that might.
Yep. Just barely.
He made it.
And he swung. And he hit none.
Wait, which one was he?
Green.
Oh. Yeah.
And if I would have went into Berserker Rage, which I did.
Well, you'd have to use a turn to go in Berserk Rage, so. Yeah. That still counts as using Courage, so that's still an action. No such thing as a free action, that's except for using items. Anyway. Alright. Well, it's the monster's turn now.
Door's to beside him, right?
Yeah.
So, since there's three of us around him,
Forgot to add the 5 experience points for the zombie.
starting with the dwarf. There's the last separate.
We do, to be fair, at the moment we all have 2 defense, but
Okay.
no matter what the situation, we all have 2 defense right now, so.
Hey, so it's on the dwarf. And he hit 3 times and you did not defend.
Ow. That hurt. Ow. You son of a.
And it's your turn again.
He was trying to strike first to get some experience points.
Yeah, I'll swing first.
Alright. Rotor and Marcus are kind of behind. We're about to level up here. Hopefully we can all reach level 2 by the end of this. That's the hopes and dreams here.
One defend, 2 hits, so he takes a point.
Yay.
I guess I'll try to stab him. And I miss.
Alright, well, that's my dwarf's turn. That's a kill.
Yep. He runs away.
Do 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 do. Alright. So they're worth 35 experience. So he is now 5 experience away from a level up. Not sure if that should actually count as more since he was technically a special enemy, but it's fine. I'll step in here and search for treasure. Has everyone else already actioned this turn?
You kind of poison.
I found nauseous fumes. This card makes no sense. I wish I could show you. It's a bottle of poison, and you immediately drink it for some reason.
Yeah.
Which you have to roll 1 combat dice, and if you roll a skull, you take a mind point. So it's not a damage point, it's a mind point. This is the only thing, one of the few things I know that actually does mind point damage. But it's a treasure. It's a search for treasure. And I didn't take anything anyway, so it was just very musty. It was very moldy in here from all the undead. So there was nothing in here besides that, though.
Oh, there's one more thing.
I'll just go ahead and take a picture of this room.
Well, we haven't entered the room yet.
I know, but I can still take a picture of it to get people prepared for what we're about to do next. I mean,
I got it set up as the door's open, but it's actually not open yet.
Yeah, door's not open yet, but you can see what's in there and everything. We have to still physically walk over to the door to open it. Monsters can't open doors. Are you crazy? At least not for the sake of like the game itself. Because that would probably ruin balance. Anyway, let's get the picture. And then over here. That one. There we go. That's our do enemies. 2 more skeletons and a mummy. Here we go.
That's your turn.
Oh yeah. If Boulder Smash kills one of these skeletons, he's gonna be level 2. Then I have to figure out what the heck that's gonna be.
Yeah.
But again, we could actually do the level up process outside of the dungeons. Because that's when they have downtime they gain the experience in the dungeon, and it causes them to get like downtime. It causes them while they're in their downtime to come up with something new. That's how I see it. 2 defense.
Yeah, 2 defense.
I'm attacking the one below, so that way we have a chance of somebody else to come in here.
The names of these guys is Rat on Roll is the skeletons, and Mummy is Rotten Grass.
Rattle and roll. Snake rattle and roll up in here.
Basically, they were sleeping too, so they kind of just woke up and activated when you came in.
Okay. This whole section has very little to do with the actual quest. It's just for a treasure chest.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hit. So I hit this one.
Take out roll.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of too. Stein Boulder Smash is now theoretically level 2. Well, there we go. Right there. Is that still showed? I might need to shrink it down just the tiniest a bit so it can be showed better. There we go. It's now level 2. Just for the sake of like, I haven't done any level up process yet, but he has the experience to reach level 2 now. Da 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 da.
Anyway, Rizzer's turn.
Yeah. You can get over to the door and try to set the other skeleton on fire, I guess. Oh, no, I'll try to set the mummy on fire. Just set the mummy on fire.
Yep. Mummy's rag has become catched on fire, but it's still there.
Yep.
Alright, so now it's my turn.
Yep. Well, the druid ain't going anywhere. How far does your pixie spell reach?
This spell conjures a woodland pixie. He takes one of the following actions before disappearing. Restore to any one hero up to 2 body points or reveal all traps and secret doors in any location you can see. So basically, I gotta see it. I can do it.
Right. Can you heal my dwarf? Can you take a mind point to heal my dwarf? I'm down to 3 hit points.
Yeah, take 2 hit points.
Alright, cool. Remember to write down that you lost a mind point for it. Oh yeah, go beat him up. Go beat him up. Kick his ass, Grover.
2 hits, 1 defense. He takes a point. He's gone.
Yeah, Grover gets 35 experience points.
And
did it.
Ryan Grasp runs away.
He's down up to 65 experience points.
Or blocks it.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Dwarf's turn.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Dwarf technically could just reach out, attack that one if he wanted to. But I'll just try to throw a fireball at the other dude. That's
Yeah, he runs away.
Alright, I'm low on mind points. I have like 1 spell left. But my dwarf can search for treasure. Which I think is guaranteed in this room.
Yeah, it's 84 or 80. 84 gold coins.
Yeah, buddy. I like how our return order is technically the complete reverse of the stuff I sent down here. I just now noticed. Like I have them like starting with Groner, going to Boulder Smash, but technically it's literally the exact opposite. Like the bottom one goes first, then the one above, and then so forth. That's our typical turn order.
Yeah, it's backwards.
It's backwards, yeah.
From the bottom, we go from the bottom up instead of down.
Apparently, that's what we've decided.
And I think that was probably my accident.
It was totally, yes. That's why I'm laughing at it. This was completely unintentional, but this has been the turn order we've been going with. Now we gotta make our trek back. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, your turn. So far, we have re-stepped out of the room we were in, and it'd be good. We've gotten out of the whole section here, back into the hallway, more or less at this point, except my people are still a little behind. Right before, I'll do that after this. I give Basil 5 more experience points for taking out that skeleton. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll just be here. And 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think you're one more.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. There we go. Alright, your Basil 5 experience points now. Hold on. Very important.
What?
I have a thought I'm going to do here in a second. It's kind of funny. Alright, here's our next combat room. Well, I'll have to wait till it's actually set up. We've reached into the combat room.
I got 2 movement left.
Yeah, believe me, if we could use either the Hero Quest Compendium or something like that, or something. There technically is like a hero, like if we wanted to, there's like a tabletop simulator, but that costs $20. I ain't got that kind of money right now. But I could have that kind of money. We could use tabletop simulator to show off everything instead of just this. Because I think Hero Quest is on tabletop simulator, so we could do stuff like that. But that would probably be a little bit trickier to get looking good. But we could technically use that to at least show the board a little easier. Again, this works too. Again, like I said, this is mostly just chill back, relax. If I do turn this into an actual podcast, you might have to, if you want to see what the rooms look like and see the enemies and see the characters as they gain experience points, you'll have to watch the video a little bit, but otherwise, it's not that important. This is just chill podcast times as we slowly progress to a dungeon. Alright, here we go. My people are lagging a bit behind. Also, I have a thing I'm going to do here in a second, which is just going to be funny.
Got Chopper and Stabby. And they're talking about how they would love to have someone here to torture.
I see this torture room in this place, and they would love to torture somebody with
And
it.
then the door opens and they, oh wow, our prayers have been answered. Somebody to torture. Then the barbarian comes.
Since this place is not theirs, so they would definitely just be like, man, this would be fun to use. People to use it on. I think that's...
And then
here's the... Is that right? What happened?
Then Chopper gets hit. He runs away. The orc.
Yeah. Okay, when that happens, I don't know why it didn't. Maybe I just misclicked somewhere in the process. There we go. Or I'm looking at the wrong picture. I'm just looking at the wrong picture, apparently. Okay.
Now I believe it's the goblin's turn. So he'll come up here.
Yep.
And he totally misses.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like.
And now it's the dwarf's turn.
I don't know what happened and why I was looking at the wrong thing unless it just didn't load up properly. I don't know. But there it is. There's the fight. You took out an orc as Rotor?
Yeah.
Brings you to 85. There we go. And yeah. Let's see how I'll roll both my people at the same time to speed up a little bit here. Blue is the wizard. One, two, three. Man, I sure am hungry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, you have a good point. Food sounds like a good idea. I'll let you guys go get experience points. You guys are behind. Stein has a whole ass level. Stein is a whole ass next level. And Basil is not far from
Yep. And he runs away.
Alright, well. To be fair now, he's really Groner is actually now really close to a level, but Marcus has only got like 30 experience points.
And found an heroic brew.
Yay. I guess technically, if we wanted to do it this way, or if we wanted to do it where, since we're all here, I think takedown still makes sense for experience points. Or we could just tally up all the numbers together.
If you want to call it intermission, we can just say everybody goes in the room. We heal up and everything.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring everyone to the food room, which is the one next, the second door at the bottom there with the table. And we get all our mind points back.
Yeah, we get.
I was at my last mind point anyway, so I kind of did that back anyway. And then you heal me up again with the thing.
Yeah, I have 4 mind points, so I can.
You have at least used 2 of those, and then you got your stuff back to do another batch of food. Yum 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 in our tub tubs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke.
Yep.
And we'll take an intermission, and when we come back. We got a few more rooms to do.
Yeah, I think there's
actually we only have like 2 rooms to do.
Yep, and then this first dungeon's done, and then that'll probably be the end of this first stream here.
Yep.
While you plan out what the next dungeon's going to be. I don't know if you thought that far ahead anyway, but yeah. It's all we're going to go rescue.
Oh, we got 3 rooms actually. There's a room on the map that I haven't added yet.
Oh, that you haven't added yet?
Well, it's not on the map here, but it's going to be added.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. So it's actually a new map, a new piece of map that's
Yeah,
gonna
there's
be.
right there.
Okay,
There's gonna be a door like right there, and that's where the
okay, okay. Right, right. Because of the actual plot of our thing.
yeah.
Yeah, we only got like 2 rooms left, but they're gonna be tough. They're both tough rooms.
Two main rooms left, and then there's a one side room.
Yeah, there's 2 big battles left that I know of. This is a reminder if anyone wants to support us. Use these links I'm dropping in chat, or I'm gonna have these links in the video anyway. On mine, I'm selling games, and it's also where this game, when I turn this into a game, where it's gonna be. It's not made of the whole one thing though, because it'd just be easier to turn into a basic RPG actually. But still, regardless, I'm gonna have like the story because my brother over here can actually make the story and everything. So there's links if you want to support us via financial means. Again, I got no money to buy no tabletop. If you want to see more fancier stuff, either through via a webcam or tabletop simulator, we need financial support. Uh, I mean, technically, again, we're just like in the room that's like. I don't know, that's a silly question. Okay, no, it didn't say. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not, but right there, we're at. Oh yeah, I gave him the extra 10, I think. Yeah, yeah, I did. He's up close to the leading level. Marcus is pretty close. Basil's pretty close. We're adding our own rooms to dungeons now. All good times. 19 characters, and they gotta get a grand total of 4,500 experience points, which will probably be not impossible. But yeah, so technically, what they're all gonna have basically at the end of the day, I think they're all gonna have the same amount of mind and body points if that's the case. Oh, this one came with a different quest completed thing, so technically use this as a level up tracker. Yeah, yeah, level 10 makes sense. I'd say we could probably go over 10 body points or 10 mind points if we wanted to. It just gives us more health or mind, more skills, whatever. That way we're not all 10-10 at the end of the day, but it don't matter because in the game itself it'll be different numbers because we'll be using D&D stats and stuff for us and the monsters. How's everybody doing? I haven't had a chance to like just chat. How are things going? If you're still in here, am Captain B. How's it? Hey, how you doing? I'm just gonna take a moment to rest and relax for a second too. So I just get a little quiet. I guess it's gonna be quiet for a moment because I gotta use the restroom. So I'll be back. I shall return, actually. Right beside you. I'll be back. I was gonna say. But it also kind of works in the Arnold place too. Alright, anyway, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry for a moment, but I'm back and my brother's on his way as well. Thus we begin our final trek into the last couple rooms.
I'm just gonna go ahead and set up the board a little bit.
Okay, you go ahead and do that.
I mean, we haven't seen it yet, but
It's fine. It's fine. We know it's there. as players. We know it's there. We've done this dungeon like this is our third time going through it now. And I was studying this map. I was technically studying this map several times in order to try to figure out stuff for a game. So yeah.
Oh, it's your turn. You're wondering, people at home, I was just setting up a few doors and rock places.
Yeah, I'm not taking a picture of that yet.
Technically, we haven't seen it yet, but...
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Well, my dwarf is patting his tummy, going very slow as he walks to about here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. There we go. He's still excited. It feels like he has something to prove. You going after the main thing while I go after the side thing? Is that what's going on?
We need to go after the main thing first, because if we don't, then we'll have to go back and do the side thing again.
We do?
You need something to get into the...
Okay. I didn't know if that was going to be the case. So that's how you have this set up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll just walk this. We'll walk around this way then. But we'll go to the same door. If you want, you can technically set up the middle door then.
It is set up. Oh, you mean set up the room?
Yeah. So that way, if I could take a picture of it here in a second.
Oh, we'll know that there's a door.
Yeah.
Right there.
You already explained it earlier when we were both looking at the map. Same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I haven't opened the door yet, but I'm there. Make sure somebody else is here besides me before I open the door to this chamber. Technically the boss chamber. Technically where the mission ends. Typically. We have changed it. Pray we don't change it further.
Yep.
Technically, people actually like this. We can do lots of board games like this. To be fair, with this, either this method or if I actually decide to invest in a webcam.
Yeah.
I have to figure out where I put the webcam though, so we can actually see the board. I might probably put it on my table here. Figure it out. I can just like occasionally pick up the webcam and actually like highlight something so people can see it a little bit better. Technically, yeah, if I had an actual proper webcam, it'd probably be super easy to just highlight, like pick it up and highlight certain things whenever I needed to, and then set it back down for rolls and stuff. Or like put the thing over to where the dice rolls are happening, show them off. Be easy to pick it up and put down. I wish I could turn my phone into a webcam. That was actually something I was looking into one time. There's not a good way of doing that. I take an app on both the computer and the phone. It wasn't working. Do, do, do.
Hey, there's a door up there, but I can't see him because of the wall.
If I had a
X-ray vision.
if I had a certain rock spell, I could just walk in and stab them. Also, that makes more use for stuff like that too, like pass through wall and stuff like that. When we get to having the MP system instead of just one time, makes it extremely broken. Which is probably why I'll probably have that one cost 2. Let's be real. He needs his card. He needs hit points too. We have 2 of our most dangerous enemies in this next room. I think I can take the picture down at this point. The center room. Sorry about that. If you heard a poke on the mic, I apologize. I just lightly tapped it, which probably turned into a on the mic.
So Stone Claws have to axe and axe me. 2 orcs. And
That should be what I need to do.
and I think Grits is the name of the Red Warrior that's in here.
There we go.
Remember, I was kind of basing him off of Groucho.
Yeah. There we go. Red Warriors have a couple specific themes to them in their naming schemes. Oh, okay. This was highlighted, it made it look weird. Wasn't this is that was highlighted, it brought numbers. Yeah, okay. That you all had to see, but it was like making me feel weird because I thought there was something like.
So did you open the door?
No, I haven't opened the door yet. The fight actually has not started yet. But while you're getting over here, if you want to explain what they're doing, that's probably fine too.
Stone Claus is making some war plans or something. He's talking with everybody, and they're not really war plans, but just plans of basic evil plan stuff about how they can do another raid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really haven't thought it out.
Fair
And
enough.
of course, the Dread Warrior would come up with like weird quotes, like Groucho always did. Like every time he came up with a plan, he would probably make fun of it somehow or another.
Yeah.
If you ever watch Groucho, he like adds a smart ass remark. I
like the one Muppets from the Muppet Show, the ones that are always in the balcony.
I'm gonna sit here and do my rage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. The door's open now. The combat has officially started.
Okay.
7. I'm not moving anywhere. I am a wizard. I stand here.
Now you're gonna cast fire.
I'm going to, but it's not my turn yet. I'm saying as far as movement goes, I'm standing right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I didn't have to roll the other dice to move. But I will throw a fireball at the nearest available orc. And it's dead. So now
It runs away.
Oh yeah, it ran away.
After X runs away.
Yep. Now I am also almost a level up. Me and Basil and Groder are about to level up in like one more anything. I do have to check what.
I'm doing the barbarian first. He hit Stone Fist for 2 points, which Stone Fist is still there, but
Yeah. Did you use all? Yeah, you used all your dice. Wait, did you?
yeah, I used all 5. I only hit twice.
Okay.
I rolled 2 skulls and
Yeah, I got
the
you.
rest were shields.
He didn't roll anything. Got it.
And Marcus goes in and tries to hit, but the Dread Warrior blocks it and says "smartass" remark, and then he swings back at him.
Yep.
Two hits. Yeah, he takes 2 hits.
Watch out, Dad.
And then the gargoyle attacks.
And the orc is technically blocked by a gargoyle and a dread knight. You can't really get around that table.
Nope. Two hits. Mm-hmm. Barbarian takes 2 hits. Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Doodly doo doo doo. Alright. This will be the best idea. Alright, yeah. I'll get in front of the Dread Warrior. And I'll swing my mighty sword round and round. How many defense did he have?
4.
Got it. Got 1 hit on him. And the other orc.
He runs away.
That's a defeat. Yep. Alright, so that brings Basil down to level 2 with 115. Level 2. Next requirement is 300. There we go. Yeah. Well, my character's not level 2. It's your barbarian's turn. Or other fig tree's turn.
1, 2, 3. 2 blocks. Dang it.
Oh.
Oh, he only had 1 hit point, though.
Yeah, okay, good. He's defeated.
Yep. So Stonefish goes down.
I think, according to your thing, for some reason the gargoyles were worth less than the Red Knights, and I don't know why.
I don't know either. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
Oh, that was... Well, I don't know if there's any gargoyles in that one mission thing, but whatever. Anyway, so 45. So the 5 brings us to 100. So 140. Rotor is now level 2. And his new max to reach is now that. Yay.
I missed. And he would have blocked anyway.
The problem with Marcus right now is as a cleric, he ain't getting that much experience points because of...
Or keeping her on.
Even.
So it's on you, you get hit twice, and you block 1, so you take 1.
Okay. Thank you.
Your turn.
Alright. My dwarf goes to attack this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. He blocked.
Okay. And you got your mage.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
He blocked. He rolled a 5.
Damn it. Alright, well,
Now
your turn.
it's his turn.
You're going to have to walk all the way around the table for the barbarian. The barbarian now has the most experience right now.
Actually, you can't, because the chair blocks the way.
Oh, the chair blocks the way. You're right. Well, then the barbarian, I guess it's just me and Mark. It's just
There's a way
died
to fix it. I'll get it in a second. Right now, I gotta decide who he's attacking.
You mean Marcus? Is it Marcus? Or did Marcus already swing?
I guess Marcus is swinging now. I thought it was the monster's turn.
Nope, Marcus. Marcus got to swing first.
Actually, I'll do this. One hit.
Good.
And I move over to this corner.
Oh, now you can move him over here.
Yeah.
There you go. That works.
Make sure I can.
You're about to skip your entire turns when you didn't need to. You're here now.
Two hits. He blocked 1, but he only had 1, so he runs away.
Well, now Groner's the one with the most experience for sure. He was already the one with the most experience, but now he's at 190. But we have 2 more enemies left to deal with. The whole dungeon here.
Actually 3, but one's just a minor one.
Yep.
And there might be more than that, depending on I guess technically it'd be the dwarf's turn now.
Treasure?
Yeah. So you would find first you find 120 gold coins.
Yeah.
You find a brass key and you see all the merchants' stuff basically piled in here.
Okay.
Like all their stuff, so we're getting it for them.
Got it. Diddle-diddle-diddle.
I guess technically it'd be
Well, technically the door could still move.
whoever's trying to move it.
Yeah. I'll move my people. Give me a sec. We gotta reach that last 2 doors at the bottom there. You can see at the bottom of the screen. We just gotta physically reach that point. 7 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in front of the door, but I'll hold off. But you can set up the door if you want to, which I think is what you're doing right now anyway.
Yeah.
Once you're done setting up the door, I'll and then we have new content that's not part of the map. But my brother here has come up with new content. Ooh.
Just slight change.
I know. Homebrew content, baby. This whole thing is homebrew, but yeah.
That's the top. Basically chicken and hammer in here. The other
Got it.
Marx Brothers, basically.
Got it. They're fancy shaped. They're going through the process of putting a new room into the thing so we can see it. There's our next room. Oh, wait a minute. I also would have had the picture of the next room. But it's okay. We'll wait. We'll see that once it's actually there.
I would have put the actual minions I was using for the merchants there, but they're upstairs. I ain't going all the way upstairs.
Gotcha. I mean, we have like the miners and the other mercenary things to use as little tokens anyway, so
Yeah.
it's fine. It's your turn now. That one. Alright. Hey, in Shining Force, whenever you healed somebody, you got experience points, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to do something similar for Marcus here in a moment. I'm thinking about it so that because he has an issue where he's more of a he's a healer character right now instead of a fighter character, so he probably needs some clerical experience points for keeping us alive. So I mean that's still experience point, or that's still experience. So
Yeah. Anyway, it's your turn.
all right, door's open. I want to see if my dwarf can get in there. Door's open. Let the fight begin. 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess he's just right there. Nope. I throw a fireball at the snow at the icy one.
He takes the point.
Yeah.
He takes a point and then squeaks a honk, honk, honk.
Okay. Your turn. So let's say you use your other rage on the way up here.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Since I had a turn last turn, yeah, I might as well.
yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, longsword.
How was I going to take over the world with like Michael Jackson?
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Anyway. Then I wrote all that attack stuff for nothing.
Well, okay, now you can use your rage 1,000% now because you can't even reach him.
Yeah. It really made me mad, so I
Yeah.
would regret it.
Yeah, he would be raging. We're not even just reaching it. Ah!
I missed.
You missed. Alright, their turns.
Two hits on the barbarian. And down to 4.
Yep.
Two hits on the druid. Bring him down to
Barbarian again.
Bring him down to 2.
Okay, yeah. Alright, well, we gotta act fast here.
Now it's your turn.
Do 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 do. I'll just use this. How much defense do they have? 4? Yeah, I'll just use this. Yeah. I did 1 damage to the red one. I see what's getting shot again. I'll have 1 more fireball left after this, so.
He actually takes it.
Cool. Your turns.
Pretty good hits.
He blocked once, but that's it. Yeah, he's out.
He runs away.
I threw a 50 for Groder. Groder's up to 240. No, that's not the 2, but there we go. He blocked. He blocked.
Oh, it's his turn.
He blocked. It's like Kali box. It's he blocked. One block. Oh, no, wait, that's it. That's not him. No blocks.
Yeah, I take 2 points, which knocks me unconscious.
Oof. And you're our healer, so that's not good. Alright, well, I'll go so move him up and see if I can take him down with these dice here. He didn't block and I hit him.
Yep, he's down.
That brings Boulder Smash to 150 now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a heal spell of my own either. I'll step in right here and look for treasure. Troop technically has a thing, but I think it says it's just empty. Well, at least
Take a
I'm
point from hazard.
Oh,
and the treasure chest was empty.
Yeah, the treasure chest was a trap.
No, in the trap.
So it's a hazard in it. So it's a trap.
Yeah.
I'm saying because we found out that there was a hazard inside, it was a spiky trap.
I'm recovered. I got 1.
Oh yeah,
point.
another homebrew rule we have because where no one dies. If there's no enemies nearby, then any people that are unconscious come back with 1 hit point.
Yep, and then I get 2 because I cast Pixie.
That also works.
So I'm at 3.
How many times have you cast Pixie? Well, you cast it like at least 4 times on me, at least twice on yourself, I believe, and maybe 1 more time after that.
So you saying I'm out of Pixies?
No, I'm not saying you're out of Pixies. I'm asking how many times you've cast it for experience points purposes.
I know I at least cast it 3 times when we ate the first time.
Yeah.
And then I cast it, I think 3 more times when we ate the second time.
And I think you also casted it like 1 time during combat, or like 1 time when.
Oh yeah, you were hurt right there. I cast it once. So that's 7, and I only really have 3 Pixies left. So, but now I have 2 because I'm casting 1.
Yeah, well, All right. So how many was that? I'm giving you Pixies.
9.
9. Should that be worth 10 experience points each?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
But if we're doing it this way, shouldn't all your abilities be worth 10 experience points?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
If they're combat experience, then you get.
Oh yeah, combat experience would be like.
If they're first combat spells, then you get experience based off of like actually taking down an opponent.
Yeah.
but you literally only have like the ability to only like hit somebody for 1 damage.
Yeah, and heal.
And heal. So right now you like literally have like no means to fight at the moment. So you building up your character just through combat experience alone is impossible. But anytime somebody casts a heal spell, I'll grant them 10 experience points. Because that's an action that's super critical to everything, but it's very like learning, but also allows people to play clerical stuff.
Yeah.
In their own right. Like allows people to do, allows the characters to actually be a little clerical. If anyone's actually interested by the end of this and wants us to write down our own homebrew rules for all of this, let me know and I can write down like a homebrew level up system for Hero Quest. And also put that down on itch.io. Here's our last room here. It's like Hero Quest, but actually made so that you can survive longer.
And it still don't work.
What?
It still don't work on some of the missions.
Well, that's why we got the. That's why we
Oh,
get the additional
our
hit points and stuff.
Level up system. We didn't use the level up system that we got.
No,
going on.
this is new. This is new. So we don't know if
Well,
it'll work
I
on the
mean,
later quest.
We
That's
had
why the
made
later
some of the
quests.
rules. We had made some of the rules, like the whole priest state with one quest. I think it was the Spirit Queen or something, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, we went through it. We got decimated anyway. Even though I was using the priest and
It's the mage in the mirror is the one that decimated us with all those dang wolves.
yeah, the wolves tore us.
The wolves. There's too many wolves, and they have 5 hit points. They are ridiculous. This is why we're leveling up now, and those are the quests at the end of the story. So that once we get there, we'll be properly. We'll have like all types of different experience points and stuff to take them down. And we got 19 characters, so hopefully we can actually take the time to build them all up, and hopefully we don't like. My biggest fear is we'll just be like max level like too soon, and then like. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Get back. I need this because it saves it to the right folder automatically. But no one press. There we go. That's all that's changed. Now there's this room here with a prison cell inside and a single goblin. Alright, so who's going doing what? Is it my turn?
Barbarian, open the door so you can have your turn.
Alright. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he moved his wizard, cast fireball, and took out the last goblin, which was Pignose.
Yep.
And Pignose has been defeated.
Pignose
Whoever had the
cell.
brass key opens the door, frees the merchants, we all get out.
Yeah.
And this is probably going to be the whole book 1, except I'll have write chapters where they go back to town and stuff happens. You know, they have their like whole, you know, ending, proper ending thing to it. So this will probably be book 1, which I'll call the Grimward Cemetery.
Probably. I'll probably wait until we're at least done with the first book before we actually make a game out of this.
Yeah.
If I've actually been thinking, because something I could do is just use the old RPG Maker system, and like every time we enter a room, have like the little cutscene play out based off the stuff you write in the books.
Yeah.
So that way it's a little bit more. And then have a battle between like the players and whoever's in the room. Since I think we're going to only bring in 4 characters at a time, I assume.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah. Now maybe next time we'll get like a completely different cast in here.
Yeah,
but
next time
the
we'll
war
be playing
funds,
with
all the money
cast.
we get go into a war fund so that we can actually.
Might actually use some of the people from the inn to go investigate something.
Maybe that'd be interesting. So the inn is like got the monk, the bards, or the monk, the bards, the rogues, and the elves. All pretty much elf characters for the most part.
Technically, the bards and orc, but
I think we turned them into a human.
In the storyline, we made them a human, so
either human or
quest
elf
wouldn't be too much onto us.
Yeah, although we're totally proving right now that we're totally using their thing to come up with the story. But at the same time, it's a D&D system, so it doesn't really matter all that much, because this is just to make your own stories anyway.
Yeah.
And we changed enough stuff, because they don't have names for their people. And also, we even changed how the game is played, honestly, with our little level up system we come up with. Alright, before we stop, let's actually do one last thing. Level up. Everyone leveled up once, so we should level up. And also write down our experience points on the thing so that way we don't forget them for next time. Like on our sheet here. So Snide has 150. And you have 125. EXP. I even did a little thing where I circled the little quest complete. These ones only have the 10 on them, so
yeah,
we only do.
Why has that one got 2 circled?
Because we're level 2.
Oh,
I'm used to that as a level tracker.
Oh, I thought you were the experience tracker. You mean?
No.
Oh, level tracker. Yeah, level tracker instead of quest tracker. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. And yeah. Levels. Alright, so do the wizard, right? Yeah. 1 fire of wrath. And 2.
We also find 25 gold in this somewhere in the prison.
Potions. Now he's got big potions as his second thing. 1 is war. Toolkit. And 2. Not sure yet. I haven't actually figured out what I want him to level up with. I'll give you an extra body point for max. And you can have an additional body point once I figure out what your new skill is going to be that actually cost mind. I think since they're only going to level up 10 times, because I don't think it'd be fun to have everyone just max out at 10-10. That's what everyone's going to max out to. Health and mana wise. I don't know if that's going to sound good or make them unique from each other. But I mean, that's up to you. They only level up 9 times anyway. Or technically, I guess they'd have they're only going to get 9 additional points anyway, so I think they could go over 10 if they wanted to.
I guess they can. We won't put the limit in there.
No. The limit is the fact that they only go up to level 10 now. But that does require 4,500 experience points. And there are still 19 characters that need to level up through 100 some quests. So this is going to be a long process and many, many streams. Some quest may take 2 streams.
Maybe even 3.
Maybe even 3. The main stuff took us 2 nights to get through sometimes.
Yep.
For one board. It was hectic. So keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot more of these streams. And even if I somehow move in the near future, I'll figure out a way to continue playing this with him. Over Discord or something. So we can continue this. Like over Discord or over something. Discord probably be the easiest way. But I would require him to actually download and use Discord.
Did both my characters level up?
Yes. Marcus, through his healing, I allowed him to level up. He's down 120 experience points. You want to write down the experience points somewhere.
I put XP on the bottom.
That's a good call. I put mine on the top, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
How much is he?
Marcus? Yeah, 120. He gave himself some type of combat technique if he needed it. Then he could actually level up a little faster. Yes, technically, even though Basil is like he's like right behind Basil because Basil has 125. But Groder, once he actually started getting serious and stopped complaining like a little bit.
How much did he have?
Groder, 240. He's about to level up again.
I really don't have no idea what to give him.
You can
I'm gonna give him a mind point.
You can either give him the equivalent of Stone Fist or Spin Kick. Those are options. Because the monk has a lot of really good moves that technically actually... You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to also take something from the monk's thing, but it's going to be a different thing. But,
well, Marcus is going to take his shapeshift.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know, at least actually give him the ability to fight. Like I said, I put mine on the back like this.
I just write it down.
Block. 1. EMP. 1 EMP. Block. That's that one move that the monk had, where the water move, the water block.
Yeah.
Or just completely avoid damage. But it costs a mind point. Yeah, I like the idea of of mind points actually being used for something, because I've looked at the bottom half these character sheets and half the time they never get used at all. Like we have it set up to where like the top has our body points and the bottom has our mind points. It's attractive. But the mind points hardly ever get used at all, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of thanks, the merchant gives everybody 100 gold.
Yeah. Probably put that in our war funds, and then we could use that to help build up the... We could probably have like a war room set up with this gold and stuff.
Write down your sheet that you got 100 gold though, and then we can configure everything else up.
Oh, everybody got 100 gold?
Yeah, everybody got 100 gold. Because he's thankful that we rescued him and his stuff.
That means Snide has like 300 gold.
So spin kick, we'll call it
like cleave or something, or
spin sword.
Yeah, spin attack.
Spin attack, which is spin kick.
It just means you get to do one attack on everybody around you for the cost of a mind point.
And whatever your weapon damage is.
Yes. That's why I said one attack. meaning one weapon attack. You can look at some of the other stuff like trap leaping. That should also be a thing. Take a mind point to just free leap over a trap. The searching feature.
Yeah.
And also, all if you need like any of those time manipulation abilities, just like almost like an adrenaline rush.
Hand me your cards and.
You can almost do something like that too with like an adrenaline rush, like to give yourself like an extra turn or an extra attack. Give yourself a hero brew effect.
It'll probably be a while before we play this campaign again, because, like I said, this pretty much is going to be a book in itself.
Probably.
Because I'm going to do, like, probably each room as an individual chapter and make like, you know...
a whole sketch about, like,
yeah,
the fact...
common
a whole
stuff
sketch about the cheating wife.
Yeah, that's going to be hilarious. Because that was just too funny and too perfect.
That was hilarious. We did not plan for that. That was a draw of the card. I can't believe it. A wandering monster was there around the bookcase.
Yeah,
because that's where you happen to put yourself.
And then I made it. That room was where they were having
a freaking relationship spat. Yeah.
I had that planned out for the relationship spat. Was planned out because I was thinking in that room I'll do this. You know.
Yeah. You had that planned. Well, you didn't have the fact that the cheater was right behind the thing.
And I really didn't know what their lover spat was going to be about. I just knew that they were going to have a lover spat.
Well, we now know what it is.
Yeah.
And honestly, depending on certain situations, maybe we could also have that like flip flop and like have like if they keep popping up together and having spats, we can have it flip flop and if the situation comes up, or if there's like 3 orcs in a room, we could have like an extra female one because the guy was cheating this time.
Yeah.
Instead of the girl, or whatever, what have you. We'll find out next time on this thing that we are doing. But that's a thing from something else. Anyway, we'll see you all later.
Yeah.
Take it easy and have a good night. Bye-bye. Because make sure that the thing actually knows that the